Hi everybody, welcome to this video on picking colours and creating contrast. So the second video where I talk about how to make the perfect infographic in Keynote. The first one was on slide sizes, so check that out if you've not seen slide sizes, which is really important. So picking colours and creating contrast, I'm going to go through the examples again, which I talked about last time, but this time focus on the colours I've used because I often stick to one golden rule, and that is a maximum of 4 colors, but generally 3 colors I use in an infographic or any design. So I'm going to talk through these ones here. Firstly, the slide size is the slim choice, remember, with the slightly taller aspect ratio of the infographic of the screen. So I have a yellow for this one, which is complemented by purple, and then the base color, I guess, for the text and for the backdrops of the text is black. So I tend to use black quite a lot. Similarly, in this one, we have 3 colors too. In the remote learning creating to teacher student videos, we have the black, the yellow as a good contrast, and then I like to call these colors accent colors. So the grey in the background for the text. So I have a bit of an accent color there of grey. So again, sticking to 3 colors primarily. If we go to the more complex infographic, which I talked about last time, the orca one, the killer whale one, again, you see the 3 colors. We have the white, we have black as I guess the solid color there, but then accented with the nice green color. What color is that? Teal, is it? Can't remember. Anyway, but you can see I've also added grey in there as well, which grey kind of complements the design as well because it's not quite black. It's a bit more subtle, and it adds a few more layers to the design, if you like. We have more corporate looking infographics here, but very subtle changes in the blues. We have a nice corporate blue and a white for contrast, but then an accent color of like a purpley blue as well. And similarly for the staff agreements, we have like a bright red. I guess that's the accent color in this sense, but then we have the primary base color of the deeper red, and then the white provides contrast. So I'm going to quickly talk about this example, which I'm going to make with you. This is on geometric shapes. It's based on the new shapes in Keynote, which are very exciting. And I've just stuck together a quick infographic on this because it'd be nice to build one together. So we're going to create this, and you can see how I've used the grey, the like salmon color red, and then the contrast of this darker red as well. So I'm sticking quite clearly to 3 colors in this one. So first I want you to set up your slide size. 675 by 1200, and I just want you to build the infographic normally with a header. So what we're going to do is stick one at the top here, and obviously this can be adjusted later. It's just a quick example. And make it grey, and we're going to do another one. Oops. But this time what we're going to do is just add a no fill and a line border, and we're going to bring that line border up to something like 10 for width, so it's a bit thicker, and we're going to create a border around the infographic like this. All right, and it makes it a little bit chunkier, a little bit more professional to add a nice little border around it. And you can play around with this. I don't want to spend too long on it in the video, but if you just match the color to the header as well, I think what I'll do actually is I'm going to make it a little bit darker, just so you can see for this particular video. So you can see we've got a nice header there. And then what I want you to do is just duplicate the square and put one at the bottom as well. And change your primary base color. So again, we've got the contrast color here. Let's change the base color to that nice salmon. All right, and I've taken that salmon color from the Loom website, basically. So if you want the same color as me, you can use the eyedropper tool and take it from the Loom website. Okay, so we've got 2 colors so far. We've got the gray and we've got the salmon pinky red color. So what we're going to do now is use again another shape to create our contrast salmon color. So one big thing I use quite a lot is these yellow lines to measure proximity, to make sure things are equal. And they're really, really useful for getting things symmetrical. So let's select those 2 new shapes. And let's just fill them with the same salmon color. Okay, now a good thing to do to make sure you're in the same color area as the salmon color is just to drop it down a touch so it's a bit darker. All right, by using this slider here, and then you've already got a nice color contrast there with that salmon color, and you basically set up your template now to add in the objects. So remember, you can bring things to the front and to the back. In this case, we're going to send these two to the back, so the border covers it. All right, and there you go. You've got a nice template to work with before we put in the text and put in the icons.